Live here at the IGAA conference, and I'm here with my boy Vashawn Mitchell. How you doing, man?
What up? Where my glasses at, brother?
Man, I don't know, man. I forgot, man. I had one in the car, man. I was gonna bring it for you.
All right.
How you doing, man? How you feeling?
Doing well. Glad to be here at the conference, and was really glad to speak to the class today. About my life and how I kind of grew up as an artist. How I grew in the industry, and
it was awesome, man. You really shed some light on what independent artists should do, and that it wasn't easy for you.
Right. It was never easy. People would look at it and think it's easy, but I started a long time ago working behind the scenes, serving. I tell everyone that, serving first, and then God began to open up doors, and every door He opened, every relationship that happened, kind of, everyone I met that helped me to get to where I am, it kind of started like that.
And you see, audience, he was humble in his beginnings, and he served. So that's why God stretched and opened up doors for you, because you served first, and you wasn't afraid to serve, and you wasn't afraid to let other people go, and you played a second fiddle. Tell us about that.
You know what? I wasn't afraid of it, but I often said, God, when you gonna do it for me? What I'm saying? But it's okay to wait when you know that the same God that did it for somebody else, He can do it for you. So you just continue to work, continue to learn all you can about what you want to do, so when the God does do it, you can be ready for it. Marvin Sapp said someone that I'll never forget. He said, "I'm glad God did this for me when I was ready." Wow. And it is always good to be ready for it, because then God knows you're gonna handle it right.
Yes, that's right. He could trust you. So how did you get with Mr. Philip Carter? How did you get with him to even come here, to even want to come to here? Because you have so many things, and you've been around so many places. Why this conference?
You know what? I think it's important for people like myself who came up a different way to give back through our knowledge, through our experience, through what we learned. A lot of people don't know I went back to school for music business. I'm almost finished. I had to take off a few months, but I'm coming back. But for music business, because I want to learn more about the industry that God called me to be a part of. And as I learn, I want to share. So that the younger generation or the next generation cannot have to go through all the problems and all the troubles I went through. They can have it just a little bit easier as the industry is changing.
Excellent. And Nobody Greater, and all the songs you had, and now you're working with other artists, wanting to help push them in writing for them. You wrote for Tasha Cobbs. You produced the album Jesus Saves, is going through the roof. Thank God. Check it out. I'm telling you, if you don't got it, you better get it. And who else? Anthony Brown. Tell us.
Anthony Brown Group Therapy, Full Gospel Mass Choir. I wrote Cry Your Last Tear for Bishop Morton. Help for Vanessa Bell. Just continue to, as God give me music, I'm working on something right now for Mama Shirley Caesar. So I'm trying to touch legends now. But I don't write like I used to. But when God gives me something, and I know it's for a certain artist, I try to kind of make sure the artist get the song.
Did Shirley Caesar reach out to you, or did she say, "Listen, give me one of those hits that God bless you to write"?
I wish. I'm from Chicago, so I'm a fan of the Caravans. But no, the label, was like, "Vashawn, we know you got something." And I didn't at first, but I was driving down the street one day and it just hit me. A song that I wanted to present to her. I pray that she do it, but it got a little something on it, so I believe she will.
We're gonna pray for that Shirley, you gotta get it. Sean got something for you. But I thank God for you, man, really. What you add to the body of Christ, and it's such a blessing, man. Continue to do these things. What's new for Vashawn Mitchell? I know you got different licenses, things happen. What's new for you?
You know what? What's new for me, first of all, I got to give a shout out to my new artist, Tiff Joy, who wrote and sang amazing for Ricky Dillard. She's coming out with her own project this year. But also, Vashawn Mitchell is doing my first conference live in Johannesburg, South Africa. I'll probably record some new music, so just look out for it, because it's coming towards you.
Tell them where they can find. I know they could Google you, but tell them where everything that they can find you at. Just Google them. How about
Google me, son? Nah, man. It's VashawnMitchell.com, Vashawn Mitchell Twitter, Vashawn Mitchell Facebook, Vashawn Mitchell Instagram. It's all Vashawn Mitchell.
You heard it here on the Say It Peace Show with your boy Ernest Elo Armstrong on SYPG Radio, live here at IGAA conference. He get ready to hit the stage in a little bit. We gotta go. Keep it locked right here.
Say your peace.